Yeah, no worries. Or you can have a duty solicitor that I can arrange.
No. I've got a legal team.
Okay. Can I get your contact number then?
Not my number. I'll give you my email.
Yeah. No worries. What's your email address?
So it's Alhan, ALHAN,
Yeah.
at Haze, HAZE,
Yeah.
.tv.
.tv. Alhan at hayes.tv. Has it got anything else after that?
Well, that's it.
That's it, okay.
On January 2nd, at 7 a.m., I was rudely awoken from my beauty sleep by 3 police officers buzzing my front door. Apparently, I'm wanted after an investigation has been launched on criminal offences I may have committed. I am currently under investigation for misgendering someone allegedly. I can't believe what has become of society. So, no, I don't know who...
There's no other video, like nothing else to that.
We don't know, as far as I'm aware, we don't know who has pointed the finger at him. We don't know what's going on with him right now, and there's no updates. But I did think it was very... It's actually quite alarming that you can call the police to somebody's house for misgendering. I understand that people want to use their pronouns or whatever, even though I don't agree with it. I don't care if people want to do it. It's just not something that I do. But if I see somebody that we all perceive to be male or female, and I use the wrong pronouns by your standards, and you call the police on me, and the worst thing is not the fact that they called the police, it's the fact that the police showed up.
At 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m. There are so many things happening in London that the police need to tend to. And you went to arrest somebody or take their details down for misgendering.
I think that's the biggest problem here, is that is wasting police's time and taking them away from actual instances that need seeing to. There's people out here being robbed, there's people out here being murdered, there's people out here being raped, there's people out here being stabbed, there's all kinds of things happening. There's crazy people out here, and they want to waste their time going to somebody's house at 7 a.m. because they've called somebody the wrong gender who is probably, they're calling them the right gender.
Of course. Like, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Like I said before, I will call people by their name, but I might accidentally misgender somebody just because I'm using the language in reverse. I'm using it in the way it's not intended, right, to appease somebody. And then you call the police on me. And even removed from that, if I didn't want to use this bastardized version of the English language, I shouldn't have to. It could just be a thing where we don't have to communicate. Even if it came down to that they were having an argument, you shouldn't even be calling the police on that. Even if Alhan and this guy or this woman were having an argument with him and he was misgendering, calling the police on them is crazy. That is insane. Is that where we are? I thought this shit was only happening in America. I didn't think that it had gotten that bad down here. But they're knocking on my man's door at 7 a.m. over misgendering. How pathetic. There's so many messed up things happening in London right now. Our knife crime is through the roof. Through the roof. There's so many domestic violence cases that go unchecked. I know I've got people that in my family that work with, I don't know what the council people, they call up and they're like, oh, this has happened in my house, blah, 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 and they log the case. So many that the police are, we can't do anything. We didn't see it. Can't do anything. And the woman or the man goes back straight into the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Our justice system, our laws, and the way the police do their job is upside down.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. How can you call some...
There is so many instances where the police won't do anything about a situation until somebody has actually done it. So like if somebody was threatening you, I'm going to come and I'm going to murder you. The police won't come because at the moment it's only words. Nothing's been done. So they will wait till this person gets murdered till they go and check out what happened. But yet they can show up for someone who's apparently misgendered someone at 7 a.m.
Absolutely just the most ridiculous thing. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life. Maybe those police officers didn't want to do it themselves and they just, it's part of protocol now or whatever. I don't know if it's written into police law, but that is just one of the dumbest things I've ever seen recorded. I'd hope to God that it was a skit, but unfortunately it's not.
Yeah, the thing is that we don't know context as to what's happened, so we can only go based off of this video and what's been said.
Yeah.
But it's we really are living in the upside down, because that's wrong and unfair. You're trying to like threaten someone with legal action or strip someone's career based on a way of life that we've never even dealt with before.
And we shouldn't be dealing with. If people want to live their lives where they want,
It's
as long as
unfair,
it doesn't impede society, right? We don't have to bend to the wills of people that see things differently. That's fine. I don't care what people want to believe. Believe whatever you want, but don't tell me that I have to speak a certain way and then get the police on me. What kind of bullshit is that? That is upside down logic. You stay over there and I'll stay over there, and that's it. And if we get into an argument, if you decide to get into an argument with me, you can use the pronouns the way you want, and I am going to use them the way I want. And that's it. But if this is to be believed, I would actually lose in that situation. They'll call the police on me. It falls in line with racism, right? You call the police. I don't even know if they deal with racism. If somebody's calling me a monkey or something and I call the police, are they going to come and help me? I don't think they are. I've called the police before and there's knife attacks going. I've literally called the police and said there's a little old lady that lives there. Look what these pricks are doing. No sign of them. No sign of them. They come to someone's house.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. Fucking idiots, man.
It's actually infuriating. Do you know that?
Jokes. So we live in the upside down, man. Absolute joke. I haven't got anything else I want to say on that.
Police's time is being wasted.
And his time.
On people's feelings being hurt.
Fuck your feelings.
People's feelings are being hurt and the police are tending to it, wasting their time when there's actual crimes happening out there. Like, they've actually made it a crime now to misgender someone.
It's, I have nothing else. I'm flabbergasted.
It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous, and I'm actually shocked.
What I'm going to be more shocked at is if that is misgendering, because it says alleged, and then he actually gets in trouble for it. Like he faces some prison time or he gets a citation or something.
We'd have to protest. If it went that far, we'd have to protest or do something. You can't just sit there and let that happen.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, and we'll try to keep up to date with that one. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to know what happens next. And I'd like to know the full context and the full story of what's actually happened, because at the moment we don't know what has happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't know. What kind of encounter it was or anything. So at the moment I can't judge. But if it is just on the surface level of what we saw, then that's bizarre. I can't get behind that.